Hey guys, it's Cheryl here today. Today I am getting prepared for spring, so I'm doing a trash to treasure. This was a little piece of garden art that I got from the Dollar Tree maybe last year or the year before last. So I'm gonna paint it, and I have some outdoor paint. I'm gonna use white. This is patio paint. This is red. This is a turquoise color. I use that a lot, as you can see. And I have a gray. I'm going to use that as the base coat. That's not outdoor paint. And then this metallic deco art paint that I picked up. So, and then I have some water and to clean my brushes, and I have a couple of old brushes that I use, and when they get raggedy I just toss them and get some more. These are from Dollar Tree. I don't use expensive brushes on stuff that goes outside. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe this off with a damp paper towel just to make sure it has all the dirt off before I start painting it. And I hope everybody's doing okay, and if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate it if you give this a thumbs up and a like. Well, that's the same thing, isn't it? At least subscribe. I'll have some more gardening stuff. I think I'm going to take some of my garden videos and put it on my new channel. I will talk more about that later. So we are going to be just doing a base coat, like I said, with this. It's like just a flat gray paint, acrylic. It's not metallic paint, but it will at least give a base coat and cover up the little bird before I put on the silver metallic paint. So let's get this painted up, and I'm going to be trying to be careful going around the little jewels that's part of the bird, if you can see where the brush is going right now. So let's get this on as quick as we can. There we go. And I tried to paint everything, and as you can see, it didn't take too well. I did also cover up the rusty chain, and that was amazing that the chain and the little metal around the jewels was the only thing that rusted from being outside for 2 years. So I took some white and red paint and mixed it in my little pie dish. I use that for painting because it's easy to clean. You can just peel the paint right off. Here I'm going to paint the chain pink as well. And I didn't have any pink outdoor paint, so I just took the two colors and mixed them together. So we're getting that on there. I'm going to have to let that dry on one side before I attempt to turn it over so I don't mess up the paint. So getting this all on and letting that set. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to paint, I'm going to use the white paint, and I'm going to paint around the little jewels. And they have like a ridge on it, so it makes it easy to paint. I may get a little bit on one of the jewels, and if I do, I'll just take a little paper towel that I'll use to clean it up to wipe off the excess paint. And so this has, I think, yeah, it has 4 jewels on it. See, I got a little bit on it, so we're going to get that off. Okay, and let's do this one. You get it, so you can see closer what the little jewels look like. Okay, so I'm going to finish this last one. I have no idea how I'm going to paint the bird. I'm just going to wing it, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry, and after I put, it looks like it's going to need 2 coats, so I'm going to put a second coat on the jewels and let that dry, and then begin to paint the bird. Okay, we're about done on this part of painting the jewels. There we go. Okay, so now I'm have the metallic paint I'm going to put on there. You can see the difference. So it looks like it's going to give it pretty good coverage. I'm going to paint the whole thing. I was hoping I could still see where some of the turquoise color is, but this covers it well, so I won't be able to see. So I'm going to wing it. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do the bird as far as the colors on the feathers. So, okay, I think I got everything painted. Some areas needed a second coat, so there you go. So that's pretty much dry. While I'm waiting for it to dry even more, you know me, I had to put some dots on there, so I'm going to put some dots up there. And I'm just getting prepared for spring, and this will go back out on my patio in one of my pots. And if you're new here, I do a lot of videos on gardening, so and I will show you some of what my gardening areas look like at the end. I'll maybe link my garden playlist or one of my garden videos, and you can head over to the playlist if you enjoy gardening and want to see what I do in my garden here in Zone 7B is where I garden here. Okay, so like I said, I'm just winging it, so I'm just going to put a little turquoise in these little areas. So these little areas were already marked out, so that makes it easy. And I don't know, can you see? I had the paint bottle in the way a little bit, but there you could see the little indentations. Okay, and so then I just decided to put a little bit of turquoise on the side here. No particular style or anything like that. I just decided to throw it in there. And then I did put a little bit on the bottom half. I was waiting to see, just looking to see where I wanted to do it. Okay, so yeah, I just decided to put a little bit around the edge of the head, just a little bit, just to break up some of the grays. And on the side here, like I said, I was just winging it, and as you know, I enjoy painting on stuff, so I found this and outside in a pot, and I thought, let me doctor this up. So that's what I did with this. Okay, so I think that's good. I'm going to do the eye here in a minute. I'm going to put a little second coat on these little areas just to bring it out. Okay, so now all I did for the eyes is I just took the tip of my brush and dipped it in my white paint. And so I decided to paint the beak black. And so, and these little curly cues at the top, I'm not sure what they are. Antennas, I don't know. Birds, do they have antennas? No. Okay. I'm painting on the chain of pink, and then I wasn't pleased with just the turquoise, so I put 3 dots in each area just to kind of pick up on the dots in the other locations on the bird and the beak. So I'll be looking around the house to see if I have any more stuff I can take from trash to treasure. Need to be more trash. I got too much stuff around here anyway. Okay. So I'm going to go back and put a dot in the white part of the eye. Okay, there we go. And I was going to put some white dots in these other black dots, but I decided against it. But I still sat back and looked at it and thought something else was missing. So I decided to paint the where the jewels are in between, to do like a black and white. And so I'll show you what it looks like at the end. So that's what I did with the jewels. So this is how it turned out, guys. I think it turned out cute. Totally different than what it looked like before. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'm going to come up close so you can see the jewels I was talking about. I have a little shadow here, but this is how it turned out. I will be hanging it back on the hook in the pot that it was in. And I'll show you that when I take it outside in the spring. Well, it's spring now, but anyway, thanks so much for watching. It's Around the House with Cheryl. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hey, I'm missing the E.